Okay, so we're going to start in that forward table position. And we have that nice long spine. And spread your fingertips nice and wide. And make sure your shoulders adjust straight over your wrists. And then turn your biceps forward and draw your shoulders back. Try to lengthen through the back of your neck. And feel your tailbone reaching back. But then tuck into your belly space. And just feel that full length through your spine. And then tuck your toes. Press off your palms and send your hips back. So now the arches of the feet get some space here. Maybe shift over a little bit to your right hip. And then a little over to your left, creating a little more space on each side. And then as you come forward, we'll keep our toes tucked under. Pull your shoulders back again. And just let your knees float up about an inch off the floor. Now pull your palms toward your toes. Keep that full length of your spine. Just take a deep breath in. And exhale. Then push off your hands and lift your hips up. Let your chest reach through your arms, still turning your biceps forward. Wrap your triceps away. Lift your tailbone a little higher and feel your heels reach toward the floor. Bend into your right knee and let your left heel get closer to the floor. Chest is reaching through. And then switch your heels. Soften that left knee, let that right heel really reach down. And then sink both heels. Lift both heels up, tap your knees to the floor. Shift back into your hips again, but then slide your hands forward. Let your forehead rest to the floor. Then try to crawl your fingertips forward and reach your armpits down toward the floor. Take a deep breath. Now just slide your big toes under and sit all the way back into your child's pose or wherever that space is for you for right now. And continue to reach your rib cage side to side, forward, right and left, just getting some space. And then we'll take our full torso and walk it over to the right. Push your left hip to the left, but then crawl your left fingertips further over to the right. Try to stretch all the way down the sides of the side of the waist on that left side. Open up the space between your ribs and take a breath in here. Exhale, walk your hands through center. Shift your right hip a little further to the right and take that right hand and reach it further over to the left. Try to crawl those fingertips out. Open the space between the ribs. Drop your nose toward your knee. Take a deep breath. And let it go. Come back to your center. Walk your hands forward and then shift your shoulders over your fingertips. Tuck your toes and press up and through so we get a deeper down dog this time. Heels reaching toward the floor, chest reaching through. Now bend that left knee, let that right heel get deeper. A little more length through the back of the leg. Then switch your heels and knees. Let that left heel get deeper, bend your right knee. And then press both heels. Now lift your heels up, bring your knees all the way down to the floor. Slide your hands back into table. Draw your spine away. Right, so shoulders back long through the spine. Take your left toe to the back. Take your right arm, reach forward. So your right arm is reaching right over your ear. Fingertips stretching out. And then that left heel is going to flex. And you're going to push that heel back like you're leaving a footprint in the wall behind you. Now see if you can lift the toes of your right foot and hold that position. Inhale. On your exhale, draw your belly in, tap your right elbow to your left knee. Or in that direction, they don't have to physically touch. And then reach out and lengthen, push the heel, reach the fingertips. Again, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach out like that. Exhale, elbow to knee. And inhale, reach out like that. Now bring that left toe and right hand down. Step your right toe back and find your full plank. Feel your palms pulling toward your toes, lengthen through your spine. Then bring your left knee down to the floor. Lift that right heel, flex the ankle, push the heel away. Take your left arm forward, bicep over ear. Draw into your belly space. Then see if you can lift the toes of your left foot a little bit. Can you challenge your balance there? Hold it, inhale. Then exhale, elbow to knee. Tuck in a little rounding of your spine. Then reach out, lengthen, push the heel away. Elbow to knee again, tuck, tuck, tuck. Reach out and lengthen. And elbow to knee. Reach out, lengthen. One more time. Elbow to knee. Reach out, lengthen. Bring that left hand down, bring your right knee down. Shoulders are away. Feet, knees are hip distance apart, shoulders are back. Tuck your toes again. Lift those knees that inch or so off the floor. Find that toned belly space, inhale. Now see if you can take that right heel and push it straight back. Can you keep that left knee up? Yeah. Bring the right knee down. Tone into your belly. Take that left heel, push it back. If pushing the heel back doesn't work, then just lift the toes. Bring that left knee down. Tap your both knees to the floor and drop the tops of your feet. Press the tops of your feet down into the floor and brace your core. Now, without doing any shifting out of your hips, reach your right arm forward. Check with your left knee, don't let it get lighter. Reach, 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 hold it. Can you feel that toning of your core space just to hold your body still there? Bring your right hand down. No shift of shoulders or knees, tuck your belly. Take your left arm, reach forward, lengthen it over your ear. Hold it, breathe, and then bring the hand down. Tuck your toes, sit back into your hips. Slide your hands forward, let your forehead reach down. Crawl your fingertips forward. On your exhale, shift your shoulders, tuck your toes, come out to your full plank. Draw in through your belly space, inhale. On your exhale, press up and through to that down dog, letting your chest reach through. Try to wrap your arms behind, right? So turn your triceps back so your shoulders get that release. Then come forward, come out to your plank. Tone your belly space. Bring your knees down if you'd like. Elbows hug your ribs. Keep your belly off the floor. And then push straight up. Tuck your toes, come back to your plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward plank. Knees down if you like. Elbows in. Flat back, push straight up. Come back to your plank. Push into your down dog. One more time like that. Lift the heels. Come forward to your plank. Then bring your knees down if you like, or stay on your toes. Elbows in. Push straight up and down dog. Take a moment here to pedal your heels. Look underneath each arm. Releasing your neck. Then lift your heels, bring your knees to the floor. Flip your right wrist over so your palm is facing up, fingertips toward knee. Then round your cat spine away. And release your ribcage down. Flip your right hand over. Now flip your left hand, palm up. Try to lengthen through your elbow a little bit, and then round a cat spine away from that hand. And drop your ribcage down. All right, flip it back over. Let's put this all together. Shoulders away, tone belly space. Long through your spine, tailbone reaching back. Take your left heel to the back, take your right arm forward. Tone into your belly. Can you lift the toes of your right foot? Ready, elbow to knee, we tuck round. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale, elbow, knee round. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach out. Left toe back, right hand down. Step your right foot back, find your plank. Tone into your belly space, lift your hips. Now lift your heels high, bring your knees to hover an inch off the floor. Tone into your belly space. Either right toes lift or right heel pushes back, even with your hips. Right knee comes down. Left heel pushes back where you lift the toe. Left knee comes down, both knees to the floor, drop the tops of your feet. Tone into your belly space. Even hips and shoulders, right arm forward, reach. Lengthen that right side from your hip to your fingertips. Then bring that right hand down. Left arm reaches forward. Nice tone belly space. Lengthen, reach. No shifting off your knees. Keep them even. Left hand comes down. Tuck your toes. Press up and through to down dog. Look back. Lift your heels. Come forward to your plank. Toning your belly. Full plank. Shoulders back. Knees or toes. Elbows in. Flat back. Push up. Press through down dog. Make sure those elbows hug the rib cage here. Come forward. Ready? Elbows hugging the ribs down just to your depth. Push straight up and down. Come forward to your plank. Bring your left knee down. Right heel lift, flexes to the back. Left arm reaches forward, bicep over ear. Maybe those left toes can lift. Challenge your balance there. Ready? Elbow to knee, tuck round. Inhale, reach out. Elbow to knee, tuck. Inhale, reach out. Elbow to knee, one more time. Inhale, reach out. Right toe to the back, left hand down, left toe steps back. Exhale, down dog. So we're looking back at our toes. We lift our heels high, bend the knees deeply, let them hover off the floor. Tone that belly space, shoulders back. Left toes lift, or you push that left heel straight back. Then we bring that left knee in. Right toes or right heel, push back. Then we bring it in. We lower the knees to the floor and drop the tops of the feet. Brace through the sides of your waist, squeeze your glutes, inner thighs. Left arm reaches forward, keeping shoulders and hips even, balanced. Strong core, release it down. Right arm reaches forward, lengthen, lengthen, no shift. Don't forget to keep breathing. Bring that right hand down. Tuck your toes. Press up and through, down dog, look back. Lift your heels, come forward to your plank. Belly tight. Elbows hug the rib cage as you come down. Push straight up. From plank, move into down dog. You got one more of those. Lift your heels, come forward. Plank first. Knees down if you like. Elbows in. Long spine, push. This time we'll sit all the way back. Release your wrists. Pressing back to hands together, maybe some shifting. Let your forehead get heavy. Long inhales. Soft exhales. Grab some water anytime you need it. If you prefer to bring your hands alongside your body, just let them drop to the side or reach back and grab onto your heels or rest them on your lower back, whatever feels good. Full breath, inhale and exhale. Now, rounding your spine up away. You can either stay seated back into your heels or you can lift up onto your knees, whatever feels good. Take a big shoulder roll back. Now take your fingertips and reach straight down like you're trying to touch your calves. Now take your thumbs, turn them out, and then try to lift your arms a little bit away. So we're opening across the chest and the front of the shoulders. So turn your thumbs out and then lift your thumbs up and back. Yeah. Ah. Early morning stretch. Then we'll release those arms down. Take a reach all the way up to the sky. Fold your elbows, so you're grabbing opposite elbows. Your left hand's going to draw your right elbow up and stretch it over to that left side. Turn and look under your right arm. Lift tall through your waist. Right arm lifts that left elbow up. We pull it over to the right and turn our head to look to the left. Nice side body stretch. Then we come back to our center and we release those arms down. Good start. Toasty warm on a Tuesday. A toasty Tuesday. Oh. I'm trying to think, what is that? Alliteration, right? Is that the right word? Toasty toes on Tuesday. Sorry, don't get me started. Not that you're encouraging me. I encourage myself. Here we go. Find the nice tall seats. Reach around to your shins and lift your heart tall. Come right up onto your sits bones and lengthen through the back of your neck and the top of your head. Now, take your shoulder roll down and back, keeping those shoulder blades away. Take your arms open. Hinge your torso back. Tone into your belly space. Make sure you create that space under your chin, long through the back of your neck. Take your right leg, extend it out, keeping your inner thighs together. As your right toe comes down, lift your left. Inhale, switch right toe. Exhale, switch left. So they move at the same time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, left. Then both toes come down. Shoulders away. Tuck your belly. Ready? Smoothly. Control it. Tuck, 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 tuck. Gentle release with the shoulders. Inhale, reach up. Lengthen from your tailbone to your fingertips. So you get that arch through your lower back. But then you'll sweep your arms forward, again, releasing your shoulders. Take your belly button, pull it down into the floor. Reach your tailbone away. Lift your shoulders, look your knees. Ready? Here's that smooth roll up. Use hands behind knees for support. Lift your ribcage. Ready? Tuck. Try to keep your legs as they are. Exhale, smooth. Control it. Exhale, 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 exhale. Shoulders. Inhale, reach. We get that arch through the spine. Lengthen tailbone to fingertips. Arms come forward, shoulder blades release, belly tucks it, tailbone lengthens away. We look forward and we roll up from there. Trying to keep your feet still. Come up to your sits bones again. Hinge back until you feel that girdle wrap in. Tone into your belly space, take your left toe up. Try to keep your inner thighs together. Exhale, switch right. Inhale, switch left. Exhale, right. Inhale. And exhale. Both toes down. Plant your feet. Tuck your belly. Smooth. Control it. Remember, you can use hands here to help with that control on the way down as well. Inhale, reach. Here's the belly tuck. The arms forward. Squeeze the glutes. Look forward. Smoothly up. Try to keep your legs still. Right, so get to there. Maybe do a little tug. Get over the hard part. And find that tall seat. Again, shoulders back. Belly toned. Exhale, smooth. Inhale, reach. Arms forward, belly tucks in, glutes, tailbone, look forward, roll out. Shoulders away. Shoulders back, lift up top. Here we go, right toe up. This time take your right arm, reach it alongside your ear if you can. Ready, exhale, switch left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, toes and arms forward. Tuck your low belly. Smooth, control, roll. Inhale, reach. Sweep forward, tone that belly. Engage those glutes, look at your knees. Roll up. Breathe through it. Inhale, lift. Ready? Exhale, tuck round. This time we're going to stay down. Smooth and controlled. Reach your arms over. Now as you release your shoulder blades down, bring your arms straight up to the sky. Keeping your shoulder blades flat to the floor, bring your right knee up 90 degrees. Lift your left heel so just your big toe is touching the floor. Now, take your belly button, pull it into the floor so you feel your spine lengthening into your mat. Make sure your neck and jaw are relaxed. Exhale, switch knees. Smooth control. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. And make sure you're moving a 90-degree knee, right? You're not just dropping your toes down. Move the whole leg. Inhale, switch. Keep your spine flat. Exhale. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, both knees up. Release your spine. Take a breath. Ready? Shoulder blades flat to the floor. Both knees start 90 degrees. Take your belly button, pull it into your mat. Your tailbone lengthens away. Your shoulder blades are relaxed. Slowly start lowering both toes. Inner thighs stay glued together, right? So as you start to lower, you feel it's harder to maintain that spine. You gotta tuck the belly tighter. So just take it to that point where you can. And now pull your belly in even tighter and slowly bring your knees back to 90. Don't hurry, relax. Inhale at the top, release your spine. Ready? Exhale, start lowering both toes, tightening your core in as they come down. Knees are still bent 90 degrees. Take them to whatever degree you can maintain. Inhale, hold it. Now pull your belly in tighter. Exhale, slowly lift your knees back to 90 degrees. Now release your spine. Right, so you just let it go. Then we tuck the belly back in, lengthen the tailbone, relax the shoulders, relax your jaw. Exhale, 90-degree knees, feet slowly start coming down toward the floor. They don't have to touch. We hold inhale at our lowest point, and then we pull the belly in tighter to slowly, slowly, slowly lift your knees. And then release your spine. You got one more. Inhale. Ready? Brace that core and that belly tones. Tailbone lengthens. Exhale. Without a change to your spine. If your feet drop too low that your lower back pops, right? It lifts up. And then bring your knees up higher. Hold inhale at your lowest point. Then pull your belly in to slowly lift those knees back to 90 degrees. And then release your spine. Go ahead and hug your knees then. Release your lower back. Let it all go. Right? So that spinal and pelvic stabilization and being able to move our limbs away from it. Take a deep breath. Bring your toes down to the floor. All right, so this is the tough one, right? Because we don't have any momentum behind it. Bring your feet to the floor, your regular roll-up position. Now bring your arms forward. Do that belly tuck in, lengthen your tailbone, lift your shoulders. We're gonna try not to lift our feet. Exhale, come up. Now, cross your ankles and let your knees drop, lift up. Take your right hand behind, bring your left hand across your right knee, lift your torso tall and look over that right shoulder. Try to let your knees drop just wherever is a comfortable space for you. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, rotate to your left. Look over that left shoulder, press with your right hand. Inhale back to your center. Bring your knees in. Uncross your ankles. All right, so this is a little quicker. We're gonna make it all just work together. Yay! Again, sarcasm back at me right now. And it's all good. Lift your heart. Here we go. Arms come up. You're on your sits bones. So you lengthen your spine. You hinge back. Tone into your belly space. Ready? No. Take your right leg out. Reach your right arm over your ear. Exhale, switch left. Inhale, right. And just one more exhale. Inhale, toes and arms forward. Draw in your low belly. Smooth, controlled roll. Control, control, control. Inhale, reach over. Lengthen tailbone to fingertips. Bring your arms forward. Keep your shoulder blades flat. Brace your core. Lift your shoulders. Don't lift your feet. Exhale, come up. Sit up on your sits bones. And then hinge back. Keep your spine lengthened. Left leg, left arm reach. Exhale, switch right. Inhale left. And exhale right. Hands and toes down. Plant your feet, tuck your low belly. Smooth, controlled roll. Inhale, reach over. Arms come straight up, keeping your shoulder blades flat. Bring your right knee 90 degrees up. Lift your left heel so just your big toe is on the floor. Pull your belly button down in toward your mat. Right? Keep your spine lengthened into the floor. Relax your neck. Exhale, switch toes. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. And exhale, switch. Inhale, both knees 90 degrees. Release your spine, take an inhale. Then draw the belly in, press it down into the floor. Exhale, drop your toes toward the floor to whatever degree you can maintain your spine and hips. Hold the inhale. Now tuck your belly slowly, pull your knees back up. Then inhale, release your whole spine. Exhale, draw the belly in, flatten it out. Slowly lower your toes down, make sure your head and neck are relaxed. Hold, inhale. Exhale, slowly pull those knees back up. Inhale, plant your feet to the floor. Reach your arms over the top of your head, lengthen tailbone to fingertips. Tuck into your low belly. Sweep your arms forward, lift your shoulders. Try not to lift your legs. Exhale, roll up. Sit up tall, hinge back, lengthen your spine, chin up your chest. Left side lift, reach. Exhale, switch right. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, toes and arms down, shoulders relax. Tuck, smooth, roll. Inhale, reach. Tone into your belly, flatten your tailbone, look at your knees. Arms forward, roll up. Tough into your jaw. Inhale, sit tall, shoulders away. Tone your belly space. Right side, lift up, reach. Exhale, switch left. Inhale, right. And exhale, left. Inhale, toes and arms. Top. Ready, control. Inhale, reach over. Bring your arms straight up over your shoulders. Shoulder blades flat and wide, head and neck relaxed. Soften your jaw. Take your left knee 90 degrees up. Lift your right heel so just your big toe is touching. Now take your belly button, pull it down. Lengthen your tailbone. Exhale, switch knees. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Keep your spine in control. Exhale. Make sure you're moving from your hip, dropping your thigh away. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, both knees 90 degrees. Release your spine. Then draw your belly in, lengthen your tailbone. Slowly start lowering your feet toward the floor, maintaining spine and hips. Then pull your belly in. Exhale, lift your knees to 90 degrees. Release your spine. Draw your belly in. Exhale, lower your feet toward the floor to your degree again. Hold, inhale, float those feet off the floor. Exhale, tuck your belly, pull your knees 90 degrees up. Release. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock and roll through your lower back space. Maybe circle your ankles. Bring your feet to the floor. Reach your arms to the top of your head. Inhale. Ready, tuck in, sweep your arms, lift your knees. Exhale up. Cross your ankles. See if you can do it the opposite way that you did last time, if you remember. Lift your heart top, let those knees drop. Bring your left hand behind, right hand across, look over that left shoulder. Nudge that left shoulder further back, look deeper. Inhale through your center. Rotate to your right. Right shoulder back, left hand across, look over your right shoulder. Can you nudge that right shoulder a little deeper back? Get a little deeper into that rotation. Then come back to your center. Reach your fingertips up. Now move your front leg a little bit out so that it's not crossing at your shins. And bring your fingertips down. And if that's uncomfortable, shoot that leg out to the side. And then just work your torso forward. Let your chest and forehead reach toward the floor. Let your fingertips crawl out to the front. To any degree, let those outer knees reach deeper toward the floor. Long, slow inhales through the nose. Long, soft sighing exhales. Then gently walking your hands in, tucking your chin to your chest, press off the floor to round your spine up. And take a deep breath. And let it go. Good work. Been good? All right. Let's move on then. Why not? I am going to be on my right side. So remember, your lower arm can come straight out with your palm facing up. We're going to let our head rest on that lower arm. Now you want to make sure that that top side of your body, you're lengthening and aligning shoulder joint, hip joint, knee joint, ankle joint, right? So you don't want to be folded. Lengthen it out, then take your belly button, pull it in, and try to lengthen the side of your waist. Now take your left hand and place it on top of your right palm. Okay. Now tuck your belly super tight. Can you lift both legs? Think you're a pencil lying on its side. Now on your exhale, flex your left ankle, your top leg, and then reach your arm and leg toward the ceiling. Then inhale, reach up. Now on your second time, you bring your elbow to your knee. So left elbow, left knee straight up toward the sky if you can. Try to rotate that hip. And then reach out, lengthen. Ready? Long arm, long leg, toes pointed forward. Reach out, lengthen, and then elbow to knee. So it's a long arm and leg, and then elbow to knee. And then reach out. Ready? Straight arm, straight leg, lift up. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, elbow to knee, side crunch into that rib cage. Reach out, lengthen. Long arm, long leg. Exhale up. Inhale, reach up. Ready? Elbow to knee, side crunch. Reach out, lengthen. One more time. Long arm, long leg. Lift up. Toes pointed forward. Reach out, lengthen. Ready? Elbow to knee, side crunch. Reach out. Let everything rest for a moment. Just take a deep breath. All right, we're going to try to challenge that position a little bit more. Why? Because we can. Tone into your belly space. Here we go. Lift both legs off the floor. Take your left arm, left leg, lift it up. Now, squeeze through that left side rib cage and try to lift your right shoulder and arm off the floor. Lift it up. Reach it out. And then lengthen out. Ready? Now it's elbow to knee on the left, and then you pull your right bicep next to your right ear. You're lifting your head up, yeah. And then you reach out, lengthen. Long arm and leg, right? Lift your head up, next in alignment with your spine. Then you lift that right shoulder up next to your right ear. Yeah, nice. Inhale, reach up. Elbow to knee, side crunch. Right shoulder lifts off the floor. Right leg is up if you can. Reach out, lengthen. Long arm, long leg, brace. Right shoulder lifts, right leg up. Breathe, release it out. Ready, elbow to knee, side crunch. Right leg, right shoulder if you can. And reach out, lengthen. Ah, nice work, right? Challenging. It's good for you. Bring your left hand in front and roll to your belly. Bend both knees in and shift your knees a little wider and just windshield wiper your hips from side to side. You can let your forehead rest right on the back of your hands. That's comfortable for you. And then go ahead and soften the tops of your feet down to the floor. Move your hands in alongside your rib cage and pull your shoulders back. Now, pull your elbows back like they're trying to touch the outside of your hips. Now, take the tops of your feet, push them down into the floor, and lift your kneecaps. Now, squeeze your glutes together and pull your belly button away from the floor. Press your rib cage up. So you're looking just a little bit forward, like at that front edge of your mat. Now, push your feet strongly down into your mat and take your left arm reach forward. Now see if you can reach your right arm without lowering your rib cage. Then pull both arms back and then lower it down. Shoulders back, elbows in. Press your feet, lift your kneecap. Glute squeeze, belly button away from the floor. Exhale, lift your rib cage up. Where it works for you. And I have a lot of spinal flexion, so it looks like I come up high. Reach your right arm forward, bicep over ear. Without lowering your rib cage, left arm joins, right, push your feet down. Pull your elbows back, release. Shoulders back, elbows in. Press your feet, lift your kneecap. Glutes, low belly, exhale, lift your rib cage. Look a little bit forward, long neck. Left arm reaches, push your feet down strong. Reach your right arm forward, breathe, inhale. Exhale, pull your elbows back. Inhale, release down. One more time. Shoulders back, elbows tight. Tops of feet, kneecaps up. Glutes, belly button. Press, lift your heart. Push your feet even stronger. Reach your right arm forward, bicep over ear. Inhale. Exhale, left arm joins right. Push your feet. Squeeze those glutes. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, lower down. Bend your knees back in, windshield wipers. Good stuff. Move your hands so that your fingertips are right underneath the tips of your shoulders. Pull those shoulders back. Take your belly away from the floor. Ready? Get strong. Push straight up to your knees. Now we're in our knee plank. Send your hips forward and pull your heels tight to your glutes so you're above your kneecaps. If you need a little extra assistance here, take your knees out wider. Now pull your belly button in against your lower back. Try to take that curve up. Hips are forward. Ready? Brace your core. No shifting. Take your left arm, reach up. Maybe you're just touching the floor to start, right? Did you shift your knees? Are they still even? And then bring it down, right? So when you bring that hand down, if you feel your hips shift, and then you shift it on your way up, right? So squeeze those heels in, shoulders back. Pull your belly button in tight. Take your right arm forward, either touching the floor out front or reaching it over your ear. No shift. Keep those hips forward. Release it down. Ready? Hips forward, belly button tight. Squeeze your glutes. Left arm reaches, either touching out front or reaching over your ear. Is your right knee and hip still even? Bring that left hand down. Hips forward, knee plank. Ready? Right arm reach. Either tap out front or alongside the ear. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And release it down. Now you can shift your hips back all the way. Shifty, shifty. Yeah, it's amazing how much hard it is to balance with one arm out there.
Yeah, the second I lifted my arm, I shifted, so I just tapped out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So just take that arm too, because we're going to do another set, because I know how much you guys want practice. So yeah, just do that arm reach out front first, and then, you know, keep it there if you can do it without shifting, or maybe you can, you know, you can be here, take those fingertips out, keep those knees, hips, everything even. Maybe those fingertips just lift and tap. Right? Whatever works for you, instead of trying to go all the way out here, right? If you felt your hips or knees moving. All right, so first we have to go over to our, see what we did left side before? Yeah.
Right.
So we have to go right side, right?
No, what are they on the left?
Okay.
Right.
We were lifting our left side.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
We don't remember what happened 5 minutes ago.
We could go back on the video and check, right? So do whichever side you weren't just on. Let your arm rest. Your palm tries to stay up on that bottom arm, right? Turning your palm down will help you with your balance when you need it, but try to challenge it with the palm up as much as you can. Head rested on your bus. Brace your core, make sure that top side is lengthened out. Belly button in, sides of the waist lifted, top palm reaches over. Now, if you have a bad shoulder there and that doesn't work, bring your hand to your heart instead, and that will release your shoulder, right? And then when you do your lift, do it without the arm or just lift your arm from that direction, right? Tone into your belly. Lift both legs up. Ready? Long like a pencil. Chin off the chest, but then your head rests. Flex that top ankle. Ready? Right arm and leg lift up, toes pointed forward, or whatever your top side is. Inhale, reach up. Ready? The second time, it's elbow to knee. Don't shift through the ribs. We just tuck in. And then we reach out, lengthen. Again, lifting, toes pointed forward, arm and leg up. Reach out, lengthen. Ready? Elbow to knee, tuck, crunch in. And then reach out, lengthen. Long arm and leg, lift it up. Reach out, lengthen. If you can, that lower leg stays lifted. Elbow to knee, side crunch. Reach out, lengthen. Long arm, long leg. Exhale on the lift. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, elbow to knee, side crunch. Reach out, lengthen. One more time. Long arm, long leg, toes pointed forward. Reach out, lengthen. And then we tuck elbow to knee. And then we reach out and lengthen. Then we lower everything down and take a breath. So let everything relax. Deep breath in. Ready? Re-engage that belly. Lengthen the sides of your waist. Lift both legs up. Ready? Top arm and leg lift up. And then you lift through that rib cage, bringing your ear off your arm. And then you pull that arm and shoulder up off the floor, that side. Yeah, then we reach out. And then we draw elbow to knee. Head lifts up. Left leg is lifted if you can. Left arm comes off the floor. And then we reach out like that. Long arm, long leg. Exhale up. Head up. Then we pull that left bicep toward that left ear. And then we reach out like that. And then elbow to knee, we tuck crunch. Then we pull that left arm up. And then we reach out, lengthen. Ready? Long arm, long leg. Exhale up. Pull that head up. And then lift that left shoulder up, left leg up. Nice. Reach out, lengthen. Elbow to knee, side crunch. Left arm, left leg. And reach out and let it all release. Good work. Move that top hand in front, roll over to your belly. Shift your knees wide, let your forehead rest on the back of your hand. Wide-legged windshield wiper. Allowing your feet to drop as fully as they will to each side. This is a nice way to massage out your quads at the same time you get hip opening. All right, as promised, set number 2. Move your hands back alongside your ribcage. Do a big shoulder roll and pull your elbows back like they're trying to touch your hip bones. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Press the tops of your feet down. Lift your kneecaps. Squeeze your glutes together. Pull your belly button away from the floor. Then press off your palms to lift your ribcage. Heart is reaching forward, gaze is forward. Right arm reaches up, push your feet even further into your mat, and then join it with your left arm without lowering your ribcage. Push those feet down. Bring your elbows back and lower down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. Feet, kneecaps, glutes, belly button. Ribcage lifts up. Ready? Brace everything in. Exhale, reach that left arm. Push your feet. Inhale, reach your right arm. Hold. Exhale, pull your arms back. Inhale, lower down. Shoulders away, elbows in tight. Feet, kneecaps, glutes, belly button, heart lifts. Press those feet strong. Right arm over the ear. Left arm reaches with it. Hold, inhale. Pull your arms back. And lower down. One more time. Start with the feet, lift the kneecaps, squeeze the glutes, pull the belly button in, press off the palms, lift the rib cage, long neck, press your feet, left arm forward, right arm joins it, don't lower the ribs, push your feet down. Nice. Pull your elbows back, and then move up. Bend your knees, a couple more windshield wipers. Another thing that doesn't look that hard, uses a lot of muscles. Then we have our fingertips right underneath our shoulders. Our elbows are back. Tuck your belly. Ready? So pull your belly button off the floor and then push. So we're still forward with our hips. Pull your heels into your glutes. Find that nice knee plank. Now, right? So here you come up in you got that rounded back space. Now take your belly button, pull it in until that spine lengthens. Shoulders back. Then you hold that lengthened spine. Make sure you're forward with your hips so you're not on your knees. Ready? Right fingertips. Try maybe just reaching them forward first. Now if you shifted your knees, you're not evenly weighted, put more weight on that right hand and we'll even out the knees. Or you reach that right arm up if you have those even hips. And then that right hand comes down. And again, maybe shift your knees wider if you're finding that you're doing a lot of shifting, right? Squeeze those glutes, lengthen the spine, left fingertips out front, or reaching out. If you can keep those knees even, hold it, inhale, lower it down. Tone that belly space, shoulders away. One more set. Right arm, fingertips out, or reaching, hold, inhale, lower it down. One more, tuck in, left fingertips out front, or reaching, long spine, chin up the chest, neck long, and we lower. And then we drop the hips back. Sit into your full child's pose. Big toes in close, knees wide, shifting out of your hips, letting that lower back space lengthen. Breaths are long and slow through the nose, long and soft off the back of the throat. That sighing breath, right? So that helps our body settle and calm, brings our breath down. Then we'll gently round the spine up. Take a deep breath. You can come up onto your knees if you prefer. Lengthen through the sides of your waist and then just turn your palms up as you let your arms drop to the side and then reach your thumbs back and try to spread wide across your collarbones. Roll those shoulders back further, pull your thumbs back. And then release. Good work. We're moving. Okay, let's bring those legs around. All right, coming back into that seated position. We're just gonna do a little hip opening after we just did that side leg work. Reach around your right leg and pull it in as close as you can. Take your left heel, slide it out, flex the ankle, press the back of the knee down. Left leg on the floor. Now hug your right knee in as close as you can, lifting it in towards your chest. Now your lower back space wants to feel lifted and reaching forward. Then take your right elbow, wrap it around your right knee. Lift that right foot onto your left thigh. Now hug it in close there. Just breathe into that space, maybe rock forward and back. Right, so we're just starting into that hip. Then we'll let that right knee drop down. Make sure your left ankle is above the kneecap on the right. Move your hands behind. Lean back, pull your left foot in towards you. Then turn your hands around. Do a big shoulder shrug down and back. Push off the heels of your hands and lift your spine in toward that right leg. Now, see if you can lift your lower back space again and reach it closer toward your body, toward your lower body. Then maybe lift the toes of your left foot to get a little deeper. Now rock your hips side to side a little bit. Right? If you find a tight spot, right, hold it there. Take a deep breath into that space. Try to give it a little more opening. One more inhale. Then slide your left leg out. Release your arms, slide your right leg out. Shake both legs. Then hug your left shin in close. Lift your heart tall. Feel your lower back space lifting, reaching forward. Take those right toes, flex the ankle, pulling the toe toward the shin, pressing down that space behind the knee. Right? We'll get some length through that right leg at the same time. Then we'll wrap our left elbow around the left knee. We'll lift that left foot up, and the right hand will bring it over towards the outside of the hip. And then again, we'll lift our heart tall and pull that leg in close. Now rock a little forward, rock a little back. Again, finding any of those little spots that need a little extra attention.
Oh, wow, yeah. Oh my God.
I know, right? Especially that forward just a little bit, right? Gets deeper into that attachment of that glute space. And then we'll let that right ankle rest above the left knee, making sure we're not putting pressure right on our kneecap. We'll lean our torso back to make space for that right foot to come in to whatever degree that works for you. Turn your hands around so your fingertips point away. Big shoulder roll. Then you push off the heels of your hands and lift your ribcage up. Your lower back space is lifted, lengthening forward. If you want a little more depth to it, right toes lift up, draw in toward the shin. Then you start that movement from side to side, right? So then we get into those hip rotators. Again, if you find a tight spot, hold it there, give it a full breath. One more inhale, and slide your right leg out. Release your left, give them both a shake. We're just going to finish with a seated V balance, moving it into wherever it works for you. Right, so we've already built into this earlier in our earlier core set. Bring your hands around your shins. We pull against our shins and sit up tall on those sits bones again. Now your feet are hip distance apart here, but everything's aligned. Then we do that hinge back, and the shoulders release, and we bring our arms up. Make sure those shoulders stay wide. So then we take that right side, we lift, reach it up. Now really stretch from that right hip bone through the rib cage to your fingertips. Then take your left arm up to match your right. Chin off the chest. Maybe you just lift your left foot off the floor, or maybe it extends up. We hold, inhale, and exhale. Then we bend into the knees, release the arms, and lift up onto our sit bones. Right, so anywhere that works for you, you're gonna feel long spine up on those sit bones, shoulders relax. Again, we hinge back, keep the sides of the waist tall, bring those arms forward without lifting your shoulders. Then we start with our left side lifting up. Maybe that right arm can reach over the ear with the left. Maybe you just lift your right foot to challenge that. Maybe it extends up. We hold, inhale, and exhale. We soften the toes down. We release the arms. We hug the knees. We breathe.
I did a little bit faster.
Shoot. That's okay. All right, one more set. Lift up onto your sits bones. Space under the chin the whole time. Hinge back. Wrap that girdle in. Arms up front. Right side lift to your degree. Remember that you can be bent knee if you like. Ready, left arm. Now stretch those fingertips, lift the rib cage. Left toes either just float off the floor or they come up. We hold, inhale. And exhale. Then we soften our toes. Release the arms and lift up. And then we breathe. More controlled breathing. Hopefully you're breathing the whole time. All right, last one. Here we go. Make it strong. On those sits bones. Long spine, soften shoulder blades, hinge back. Wrap your girdle up. Arms come out. Left side lift, reach. Ready? Right arm joints left. We lengthen. Lift the side to the waist. Without changing your thighs, right toes, or extend that leg. Hold, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, soften your toes. Keep the rib cage up. Then the arms. Then we grab the knees and we lift. Refreshing. Bring your knees with you, come down to your spine. So neck, shoulders, jaw, relax. Grab your knees. Make some circles. Go each way with those circles, just releasing that low back space. Keep your right knee in close to your body, extend your left leg out. Bring the bottom of your right foot into the inner thigh of your left, and let that right knee drop out to the side. Right, so single-sided butterfly. Now, if your left lower back space rotated up to make room for that right hip, I want you to take your left hand, press down the front of that left hip bone. Right, so now our hips are even and that right knee is open. So we're getting into that hip flexor, those rotators. Now bring that right foot onto the floor, roll over to your left side, grab your right ankle if you can with your right hand. Now push your hip forward and reach your knee behind your back. Just opening down deeper into that quad. Take one more breath. Then soften the grab on that right foot. You'll just roll right back over to your shoulders. Slide your right leg out. Reach both arms out long. Stretch everything from your fingertips to your toes. Relax everything. Now slide the bottom of your left foot to your right inner thigh and let your left knee drop out. Just let it get heavy. Now, if this right hip rotated up to accommodate that left hip, take your right hand and press it down the front of the right hip bone. Right, to even out that lower back space, and then let your left knee drop out from there. So we're just letting gravity, right, draw that left knee down, creating that space. Then we bring that left knee straight up. We bring that right arm out to the side. We roll over to that right arm, tucking it under the head. And then we reach back toward that left ankle. Push your hip forward. Pull your knee back behind your body. Now your ankle is pressing against your hand. You feel that stretch down the front of the hip, into that quad. And just gentle breath. Then we release that left leg. Roll back onto your shoulders. Slide the left leg out. Reach both arms and legs out long. Take a full body stretch in here. And exhale, soften the stretch. Walk your feet in. Hands behind your knees. Tuck your chin. Kick your heels, round your spine up. Take a moment to adjust. And then find any seat that you like. Shoulders release away from the ears. Take a nice deep breath.
Stretch through the sides of the waist on your inhale. Then just let it drop. Good work, everyone.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoy this rainy day. It's a good change. Good for
Horror movies and food.
getting that fall cleaning done, right?